What's good, YouTube? It's your boy P2F, and we're here with another banger video. I'm hyped right now because I've just watched the trailer for the new Galaxy and LBX DLC we're getting in Inazuma Victory Road. So this is going to be the Galaxy Route in Chronicle mode. We're going to be getting a bunch of new heroes and the new secret type of character that's going to be even better than heroes. So let's get straight into this. Okay, so first up, let's react to this. And while we're reacting, I'm not just going to do a straight reaction. I'm sure you guys might have already watched this. I'm going to pause when there's stuff that we need to talk about. So just showing the Galaxy Route here. Nothing crazy. Pretty hyped to see, though. There's a few things I did spot. Okay, here we go. Some alien stuff. Come on. Supernova. This song slaps, bro. I love this song. Ooh, this is new. The Chronicle bus. Well, that was the Galaxy train, actually. Conquer stadiums with planet-specific effects. Ooh, so we're going to have the fierce clashes with rivals from beyond the stars. I wonder how good these aliens are going to be stat-wise. I bet crazy, right? We're going to have them all in higher stat brackets. Hydro Flow. The bird guys. Volcano Head. Manda. He's a real one. Journey across space and rise to the top of the universe. Oh, spoilers. Was Rock. Aye, he better be rough playing. He better be on my team. That's what I'm saying. We need a rough play hero version. We're gonna see any of his moves. The souls here. I'm hoping the souls have a good skin, at least as high as Mixie. So there's quite a few that I want to use. I mean, Sturgis Wolf looking 2 gold. Big assist. Mark of the Berserker. I wonder if all these guys are going to be playable. Probably right here he is. Oh my god. Bro, he needs to be rough play. If he's rough play, he's on my team. I need that rough play hero version. Wow, we just saw so much stuff there. Alright, so that's pretty much just the trailer for the Galaxy Route. Of course, we're going to get all the Hisatsus, etc. from Galaxy. You can go back and pause if you want to look at any of the specific moves more closely. We're more going to be going into the gameplay side of this when we get later on into the video. So let's watch the rest of this trailer. We're going to have a lot more to talk about in the next few sections. Yeah, so next up, we've got the game exclusive teams, I do believe, from the Corona Stone games. So these are the extra new gen characters, the second stage children. So we're going to get both of these teams in the game. So that's going to be probably the first thing we're going to be doing. And then this as well, we are getting the LBX DLC. So I'm not sure how deep this is going to go. Are we going to get these guys as players? We already knew it was getting Fran and that, so this was already expected. I wonder how many matches it's going to be. Is it just going to be the one, or we're going to get quite a few in there? So we have got the two new routes here. So as you can see on the Galaxy route, this is what it looks like here. It's looking pretty awesome as we've seen the matches here. Then it flips over, and as you can see, we're going to pause here. It does say Chronostone route. As you can see, this is where the extra matches are going to be. So the game exclusive matches, and then we're also, as you can see right here, we've got Inazuma Legend Nationals. This is where we're going to be able to get the adult players. Everyone was wondering that. I've seen it on quite a lot of comments on my Fubuki video. So these are extra matches for Chronostone are just going to be added on to the end of the Chronostone route as expected. So that's where we're going to be able to get the adult version of players. Pretty cool. So next up, we've got the restory mode, which is what I'm assuming it's going to be the same as like a New Game Plus in a lot of other games, where we're just going to be able to go through the story mode, but we're going to be able to have all the players that we want, access to our full team dock and items. So I wonder if there's going to be any bonuses for this. Not too sure. That's a cool feature. We're also getting this. We're getting new battle-based stadium teams, which is cool. There's also a lot more unlocked slots on the bottom there than there was previously. So hopefully we're going to get quite a lot as it rolls out, because there definitely is way too little teams in the battle bay. Even regardless of the fact that the DLCs are out, like there's so many teams that could be putting that in there. So I'm glad to see they're adding more. Okay, so next up we've got this new two-player tag mode. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work. If it doesn't really show it very well in this video, I feel like the second player doesn't really do anything here. But I'm assuming maybe you can press, if you all put the circle over another player and then they pass, you'll get control of that player. Or is it just honestly going to be directing him? If it's just directing him, that kind of sucks. We definitely need a proper two-player tag team where you can pass to someone else. And I just feel like it's not that, because if it was that, I feel like they'd show it for more than 10 seconds in a clip that doesn't really show much. Story-based positioning for combination moves, so I think that's going to make it so people are in the spot they're meant to be in the move. So I'm assuming for like the move from story mode, Shimrai or whatever it's called, I'm assuming that's going to mean that when you actually use it on Sarazaki, he's actually going to end up saying it. Because even if you have it on Sarazaki at the minute, even on his hero version, you don't get the voice line because he's doing that initial kick. So I think that's a good add. Okay, so next up we've got a new character rarity. So here is the new character rarity, Fabled. Apparently stronger than a hero. The one on screen right now, this Fubuki, is the one that I'm 100% getting in my team. And here's the other thing, and adaptable to any lineup. Remember the and. We've got switch builds, right? So you can put him on any team type and they're going to have the passives you need for that, which is honestly absolutely perfect. But the thing I'm stuck on is it said and adaptable to any team. Better than hero and adaptable to any team. So that would make us presume that their stats are also better than heroes, because if they were just better because they were adaptable to any team, why would it say and adaptable to any team? So I'm hoping they're going to have higher stats based on that. Okay, so as you can see, guys, here, we did get a little snapshot of the Fabled Fubiki in Justice. And as you can see, the passives are a little bit different than the normal Justice one. Each have a different top passive, which is for players in the same position, shot free attack 3.5% instead of the own shot attack 8%. So I guess that is technically a little bit worse. So I am assuming that Fabled Hit are going to have better stats than heroes to make up for stuff like this. Okay, so next up, we've got something else to talk about that I'm pretty hyped about. It says only one can join each match, right? If we watch what happens right here, Fubiki is placed in the middle and bam, is allowed in. And we also have two heroes. So one thing I was wondering, are these Fabled players going to be allowed with heroes as well? Or is it going to be you're allowed a hero and a Fable? No, it doesn't seem that way. It seems every team from once people start getting these Fables is going to have two heroes and a Fabled player. So the power curve of the game is going up rapidly. Right, so here we go. How do we get the marketplace? Atrium of the Untamed. So as you can see here, we've got a giant marketplace where we're going to be able to purchase these Fabled players. And as you can see, next to Goenji on the right, there's quite a long drag down bar. So I think we can infer from this that we're going to be getting every hero in the game also having a Fabled version. So this is good, because I was worrying when I heard the rumor about the Fabled on Twitter before this. I was worried that we might only be getting like a few for certain characters. But no, it seems like any character who has a hero is going to be available for a Fabled, is what I'm assuming. Maybe there's a few that are left out, but I don't see why they would. With the arrow, with the drag down already being that long, it makes me think that they're all going to be there. So next up, how do we get them? So if we look on the right side, we're going to need 8 heroes to unlock a Fabled character. And the top 2 are going to be the hero versions of that character. So as you can see there's the Justice Goenji, and I believe that's a Breach Goenji, right? So you're going to need 2 copies of them in spirit form, and then 2 heroes from the new update, I do believe, because Gazelle doesn't have a hero yet, as far as I'm aware. So this shows that we're going to be getting extra heroes for old characters instead of just new ones from the Galaxy route. So we're going to need 2 of them and 2 of a player from Galaxy right there. So one thing I want to say about this is, if you're wanting to farm for a Fabled character, you're going to want to try and get ahead and start farming now. So I'm not going to use Goenji as an example, because you can see his ones right there. But say we're going for Fubiki. Based on how this is laid out, I would assume for Fubiki, if you want to get his hero, his Fabled version, sorry, we're also going to need 4 copies of hero Fubikis, so 2 of each of his types. So I'm going to go ahead and start farming them right now. But this will also apply to any character in the list right there. If you go for 2 of this, you need to go for 4 of their hero spirits right now. And then when the game comes out, you're going to have to farm for the new ones that are in the game yet in order to get the Fabled. So I think I would definitely recommend for the Fabled character that you're going for, which in my personal opinion, I recommend going for your favorite character as your Fabled, because you're going to be able to switch them onto any team. But make sure you go ahead and farm their hero characters now before we get the update, so you can get ahead. One more thing I did want to say, as you guys can see at the top, you also need a level 50 version of the character to do it, but it also does have a little hero banner underneath it. So you might need 5 hero copies of the player, not the 4 I originally said. But I'm not sure how that's going to work, but I would assume so, since it says hero underneath them. So this is the last thing that we got for the update. So all in all, we're getting more than I thought we would, and this is when the updates come in, December 21st, so 1 day earlier than originally planned. So that was everything in the new trailer. I'm so hyped for this. I'll see you guys in the update.